It's Barnes and Leslie, but today it's Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. Jimmy Barron is here. We're going to sleaze now, presented by McDonald's. The best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
This Menendez brothers murder case is now getting a fresh look. Do you think those guys are going to be able to thank Netflix, Kim Kardashian, Rosie O'Donnell?
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Why wouldn't they have admitted this evidence that they found from the family member, the letter? Why couldn't they admit that? And why do they sit now for 30 years waiting to investigate again?
I'm really not sure, but they did say that they didn't even bring any of this up in the second trial. But the DA now, George Gaskin, is saying he is reviewing evidence. Here's his quote: "We have a moral and ethical obligation to review the evidence," including a letter from one of the brothers to another family member mentioning him being a victim of molestation. And then, do you remember that Latin band, Menudo, the brothers?
Do I remember them? They were my favorites.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Jimmy's favorite band, Menudo. Well, one of those brothers is saying he was molested as a teenager by Jose Menendez when Jose Menendez, the dad, worked at RCA Records. So now with all this new information, what will happen? I just realized, because of all of my research I've been doing, that Rosie O'Donnell has been like a big sister to them. Because I guess Lyle reached out to her and she's been talking to them and mentoring them. She's now saying they could be released within the next 30 days.
That would be insanity to see those two. Well, and they're broke. All the money from the estate's gone.
Well, they were, remember it was all true how they were going out buying Rolexes and staying at like the Beverly Hills Inn, and whoa. Now, one of the actors in Barnes, I know you're watching, the guy that plays Eric Menendez, his name is Cooper Koch. He actually went into the prison to talk to them. Here's what he had to say.
It was so rewarding. I mean, they are incredible people. They've done amazing things in prison. They're working on this green space project to try and make prisons more like college campuses, which is how it's done in Norway, which I found very impressive and inspiring. And I heard a lot of other incarcerated individuals' stories. We sat in this big circle, and what was interesting is they all came from dysfunctional families. And so I've never been inside like an actual prison. Obviously, we shot some of our scenes in a prison, but I'd never been with actual incarcerated individuals. And it was really so inspiring to see them as like humans. They really were humanized for me, and it was beautiful. And, you know, I got to meet Eric and look him in the eye and tell him that I believe him and that I did everything I could to portray him as accurately and as authentically as possible. It's not to condone violence, and they definitely needed to serve time. I don't disagree with that, but it's been 35 years. And had they been convicted of manslaughter versus first-degree murder, they would have been out a long time ago. And so, you know, I think that the time is up, and I want to bring them home.
Can you imagine going to a prison to meet the person that you're playing in a show?
Yeah, that would be very weird, especially in this situation, and especially in this case. So do you think, what do you guys think?
Well, there's so much, it's hard to even pinpoint what's true and what isn't.
I mean, clearly they did kill their parents, okay?
Well, yeah, we know that, but like, do you think it should be manslaughter or murder?
That's it right there. They could have been out.
But this letter is, why would someone sit on that? If the family believed they didn't do it, why would this letter just now be coming into play?
Not really sure why a lot of that wasn't brought up in the second trial as well. Javier Bardem, who plays Jose Menendez, did a great job on it, if you've seen it, but he actually has been doing a lot of interviews talking about shooting monsters.
Being as intense as it is, the show, we had the greatest time. We enjoy every second of it. We gave ourselves permission to go into the fiction, but also we took very good care of us. And in order to come back and remind ourselves that we are loved and we are protected and we have families that love us.
He was by far the best actor in the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
By far.
He was amazing.
He's one of the best bad guys out there.
But the fact that now, you know, Kim Kardashian is in on it, saying they're good boys, let them out.
Yeah, just the fact that she is quoted.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but
it's kind of scary.
I mean, it may have been a little bit of a miscarriage of justice originally, and maybe they should get out. I don't know that I would go so far as to say they are good boys.
Yeah, they're good boys.
And will they get any restitution? No, they're just, okay, hey guys, welcome back.
No money. The Rolexes are no longer there. Big news about Ted Lasso coming back. We don't know the exact date, but I guess everybody's in for Ted Lasso next year, which is incredible. But Barnes, I don't know if you saw this, and Jimmy, we've been talking a lot about, different artists coming out about their mental health and having space. And, well, Jason Sudeikis talking about these autograph seekers, asking them to back off. It kind of reminded me of the whole Chappell Roan situation.
This is really wild.
Please, stop. I'm not going to sign anything, okay? I literally have to go. I'm sorry. That was a lot. That scared the out of me. For real, I'm just a human being, okay?
We're not gonna
Please stop me. Please, I'm going home. Okay. Good night. All right.
Maybe
I'm sorry.
Maybe as you stand and wait for your return.
Price of fame, but man, paparazzi are the lowest form of scum on the earth.
Well, and that's the thing, is that these people who chase celebrities down for autographs in the street, they're typically not just like adoring fans.
No.
They're professional autograph dealers, and they're TMZ people trying to get a rise out of them for a video.
Right.
They're they're not just like well-meaning fans most of the time.
I mean, that was uncomfortable. Knowing what a good guy he is, seeing that authentic fear is just scary.
It was real.
Right.
It was real.
Yeah.
That's your Celebrity Sleaze.
Jimmy's here all day hanging out with us. It's the Morning X today with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. And this is 99X.